Dude, I'm so excited for prom.
Me too, but I kinda haven't proposed yet.
Bro, prom is tomorrow. Wait a second, I haven't either.
Then you can't be talking. We need to think of something right now. Do you have any ideas?
Well, think. What kind of restaurants does your date like? Who doesn't like food proposals?
Is that what you're planning to do with yours? Kinda generic. What about one with their favorite song lyrics?
Talk about cliche. I just feel like every possible proposal has been done already.
Well, we have to do something, so let's get to work. We only have till the end of the show to figure something out.
All right, let's do this. We're the Aidens. I'm Aiden Newton.
And I'm Aiden Driscoll, and welcome to Show 31, Preparing for Prom. For the scholarship students and award recipients, make sure to save the date May 28th for Senior Awards Night. To all who receive an invitation, make sure to check into the PAC at 5:30 to have a night of celebration.
Earlier this week, the mayor of Arcadia resigned from office after being federally charged with acting as an illegal agent of the People's Republic of China. Here's Tejas with the details.
On May 11th, the former mayor of Arcadia, Eileen Wang, was charged in federal court with acting as an illegal agent of the People's Republic of China. She resigned as mayor later that day. Eileen Wang was elected in November 2022 to the Arcadia City Council, representing Arcadia's 3rd District. The mayoral position is rotated between 5 city council members, and on February 3rd, 2026, Wang was sworn in as the mayor of Arcadia. Wang immigrated from China to the US in the early 2000s, specifically choosing Arcadia for the stellar reviews of AUSD, wanting the best education for her 2 children. Wang served on the Camino Grove PTA from 2008 to 2010, subsequently joining the Arcadia High School Chinese Parents Booster Club and Arcadia Rotary Club. Wang owned tutorial services in Arcadia for 15 years and ran for city council in 2022. As city councilor, she campaigned on platforms including public safety and homelessness, raising $3,300 funded by Tsingtao US, a media outlet registered as a foreign agent since 2021.
The allegations against her is that she posted an article at the direction of the Chinese government prior to being on city council. Had she not gotten that article from the Chinese government but had just seen it and reposted it, totally fine, because that's her own free will, right? And that's reflective of her thought and her freedom of expression, her First Amendment right. What the problem was is that she got the article from the Chinese government and was told, post this, and then reports back, I posted it and this is how much viewership or exposure it got. And then in a sense, you know, she was saying, I've done this for you and look what a good job I did.
During this time, her former fiance, Mike Sun, worked as a treasurer for her 2022 campaign.
When she first introduced me to Mike, she told me he was her husband. She lived with him in the apartment in District 3, and he was at everything. So at every event that I was at, that she was at, Mike was at. And so I would see him and I would say hi to him, and I was very friendly with him because I had no other reason to think otherwise. Of course, obviously, once he got arrested, then it was like, wow, like if he's getting arrested and charged, indicted for being an illegal agent of the People's Republic of China, like she's got to be involved too. Like there's no way, because they were living together.
According to Wang, she ended her relationship with Sun in the spring of 2024. 8 months later, federal prosecutors charged Sun with conspiracy and acting as an illegal agent of the People's Republic of China. In January of 2025, despite facing calls for her resignation online, she claimed she was not responsible for the action of others. In April of 2026, the district attorney's office charged her with 1 count of acting as an illegal agent of a foreign government, to which she pleaded guilty on May 11th. Later that day, city manager Dominic Lazaretto issued a statement online detailing her resignation from office. The selection of a new mayor until the next election cycle will be announced at the next city council meeting on Tuesday, May 19th. Following her formal plea, the official verdict remains unsettled. However, a judge will determine her sentence at a later date. This has been Tejas Patel reporting for Apache News.
Even though the school year is winding down, we know there's still some last-minute studying that needs to get done. For those looking for peer tutoring, the library will be open from May 18th to the 22nd. Check out this QR code below for available times to come in.
This spring saw the release of 2 movies revolving around 2 of the most iconic artists of their era, Michael Jackson and Billie Eilish. Isaeas and Lily are here to tell you about these massively popular films.
Thanks, Anchors. We've got a lot to go over with 2 movies to cover, so let's get on the floor with Michael. Recounting the first half of his career, Michael tells the story of one of the most influential artists of our time, from his years in the Jackson 5 right until his famous Bad tour. Jafar Jackson is the big highlight of the movie, bearing a striking resemblance to his late great-uncle. Combined with the ever-enduring track list from MJ's career, there were times where I was convinced I was seeing the real Michael Jackson on screen. This movie is a must for fans of Michael Jackson and people who want to know more about one of the greatest artists to ever perform. Oh, Lily, you're here to talk about Billie Eilish's movie?
Duh, and I have a lot to say about it. Directed by James Cameron and Billie Eilish, the movie was a mix of her journey to make her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour happen, as well as the actual concert itself. Choosing to film the movie in 3D was definitely the right choice, as it made viewers feel like they were right there in the stands. Watching her talk about her long-time message to her fans about making them feel seen and getting to witness her rally an entire audience purely by herself and her music is what made this movie a must-watch in my opinion. It truly was the greatest for die-hard fans like myself who want to see her on stage.
The day of a show is for me, it just feels like any day at all. I just feel like I'm like going to hang out with my friends.
Despite being 2 entirely different movies, they both captured the electrifying music and stories of these 2 artists.
If you love either of these artists, we would definitely encourage you to catch these movies while they're in theaters. This has been Lily.
And Isaeas. Now back to you, Anchors.
For seniors who want to leave one final mark on Arcadia, we're having a senior sign-out segment on our final show. Make sure to come to room A102 after school on May 28th from 3:45 to 5:45.
With recent viruses and illnesses spreading throughout the world, it may seem scary, but it's important to know the reality of these situations. Camila has the facts and details.
Thanks, Anchors. With recent news of hantavirus outbreaks and whooping cough surges, it's important to stay informed and take precautions to protect ourselves and others. Health officials are closely monitoring a rare hantavirus outbreak linked to the expedition cruise MV Hondias. The vessel had been traveling through remote areas of the South Atlantic after departing from Ushuaia, Argentina. Although hantavirus remains rare, it can cause severe respiratory illness very quickly. Early symptoms include headaches and fatigue that transform to shortness of breath 4 to 10 days after the diagnosis.
Usually bacteria and germs can lower the immune system and make your body susceptible to an infection.
Health officials also warn about whooping cough. The violent, high-pitched coughing is easy to spread airborne. If you're sick in any way, stay home and remediate until you feel safe and healthy.
I think the most important thing is to emphasize, if you're sick, stay home. We don't really understand the damage that we're doing long run when we're showing up sick to a facility or a job or a school when you're carrying germs that can affect others.
In addition to hand washing, you can sanitize and kill diseases by routinely disinfecting high-touch surfaces, such as doorknobs, phones, or faucets, with EPA-registered disinfectants. Remember to wash your hands daily. For latest health updates and safety guidance, visit WHO International and take everyday precautions to help keep yourself and others healthy. This has been Camila, now back to the Anchors.
For anyone joining ASB in their school-wide lip dub, make sure to clear your schedules after school on May 20th in order to participate. For all of those who are participating, make sure to get specific details from your group's organizer.
With prom on everyone's minds, it's important to remember all the rules and regulations to ensure that you have the perfect night before the last petal falls. Here's Juliet with everything you'll need to know.
Thanks, Anchors. I'm sure we're all excited for tomorrow, but don't get too carried away. Take some time to review these guidelines. But first, I need a change. Much better. Proper prom attire suggests that everyone wear formal dresses and suits. Also, a change of shoes is recommended and can be stored in the back check area. Doors open at 7 p.m. at the Cathedral in Pomona. Plan ahead for traffic and make sure you arrive before the 8 p.m. last entry cutoff. To get into the dance, students must bring their ID and guests must bring a photo ID. Items that are absolutely not allowed inside are
water bottles, alcoholic weapons or sharp objects, liquids like perfume, deodorant, body spray, or mouthwash, gum and mints, pens and markers or pencils, illegal substances, and medication unless cleared in advance by Ms. Spit.
There will also be a taco station, which includes vegetarian options as well. The evening will be filled with excitement and entertainment, such as 3 photo booths, karaoke, and music by a jazz trio. Now you're all set. Make sure to stay safe as you dance the night away. This has been Juliet. Now back to the anchors.
Hey, now that we know how to stay safe at prom, I'm really excited to hit the dance floor.
Me too. What's your favorite song to dance to? Mine has to be Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake.
Ooh, that's a good one. But my favorite has to be Latch by Disclosure and Sam Smith.
Oh, nice pick. I wonder if the people in the audience have music taste as good as ours.
I want to listen to California Girls by Katy Perry.
I'm going to say Shake It Off. I'm going to say Show Me by Chris Brown. Kidding.
Wow, even without the music, it's hard not to break in a dance right now. Let's see what some of our other students on campus like.
I would like to hear Baby by Justin Bieber.
We'll put some Daniel Caesar, maybe like Superpowers.
Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber.
I want to hear Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer.
Lover Girl by Leve.
Bruno Mars, probably like Uptown Funk.
Any song from Sabrina Carpenter.
My Beyonce by Lil Durk.
Beautiful Boy by John Lennon.
I Will from the Beatles.
Benito by Chief Keef.
Baby by Justin Bieber.
Fiend by Travis Scott.
I still like our songs more, but maybe I'm biased.
I don't think so. Our songs are pretty awesome.
Either way, the DJ is going to be hard at work trying to please our hyped up students.
Speaking of hyped up, it's not hard to be when watching our Apache athletes in the playoffs.
That's right, prom and playoffs. This week is going to be crazy. Take it away, Millie.
We first want to wish good luck to our badminton and baseball teams as they continue their CIF playoff runs. And while those teams keep battling through playoffs, Arcadia boys volleyball team wrapped up an incredible season with their final game last week. Let's head over to Caroline for a recap of the amazing season they had.
Thanks, Lily. While their season may be over, this team worked so hard that we have to recount their achievements. The Apaches crushed the season with an impressive overall record of 34 wins and 5 losses. Their near-flawless performance extended to the Pacific League, where they finished second with an 8-2 record. Led by their skilled players and dedicated coaching staff, the team showcased consistency, determination, and teamwork throughout the season, and brought them to a ranking of 19th in all of California. Ultimately, the whole team deserves to be proud of yet another phenomenal season showing off their talent. If you just can't get enough of boys volleyball, some of their games are available to view on the APN YouTube page. For now, this has been Caroline. Now back to Millie in the studio.
Thanks, Caroline. I never knew our boys volleyball team had such an incredible season. But our volleyball hasn't been the only ones working so hard. This past Wednesday, Arcadia's badminton team took part in the CIF Southern Section Open Division semifinals. So let's take it over to Robert for the breakdown.
Thanks, Lee. On Wednesday, Arcadia badminton teams faced off against Diamond Bar in a CIF semifinal matchup. With quick communication and non-stop effort, they played for a chance in the CIF finals. Let's see how the match played out. Both the Apaches and Brahmas played some great matches with back-to-back scores throughout most of the game. The singles and doubles matches set the tone for a competitive showdown, with both teams trading points early across the courts. In the singles matches, Arcadia maintained controlled rallies while the doubles team showed strong communication and teamwork at the net. In the end, the Apaches secured a 13-8 victory, allowing them to advance to the finals. Throughout the match, Arcadia was able to deliver an impressive performance with strong teamwork and non-stop energy, eventually securing their spot in the CIF finals. This has been Robert, and back to Lily in the studio.
Thanks, Robert. What a strong impression Arcadia's badminton team has made. And now, joining me in the studio are members of our varsity baseball team to reflect on their season. I'm here with Matt Manzo, Damian Catano, and Jordan Vogel. Matt has been committed to Colorado State Pueblo, and Damian has been committed to St. Mary's College for D1 baseball. So Matt, what do you think was the biggest strength of this team throughout the season?
I think the biggest strength of our team throughout the season was the ability to move on from bad games and perform better the next game. And as CIF approaches, we plan on making a far run and winning the championship, so tune in.
Wow, that really brought the team together. Now Damian, every season comes with its own challenges. What was the biggest obstacle your team had to overcome this year?
I would say just the biggest obstacle is like bouncing back from losing a game and like flushing it out and trying to do better the next game. And you know, we have playoffs starting today and we're gonna make a good run.
That really shows a lot about your guys' resilience. And finally, Jordan, as a junior, you recently broke the varsity hit record with 108 career hits. surpassing the mark originally set by Garrett Tuck back in 2007. How does it feel gaining that accomplishment, and what's one game or moment from the season that stands out the most?
Gaining that accomplishment really means a lot because now I can set my own record and set the bar really high because I have another year. And one of the best moments was walking off CV and getting our coach's 400th win.
Those are definitely some moments to remember. Thank you to the members of our varsity baseball team for joining us today and sharing their incredible season with us. Today we are streaming their game against Simi Valley, so be sure to tune in at 3:15. This has been Lily. Now back to the anchors.
Wow, hearing all this talk about prom is getting me amped up, but I still don't feel good about going until I prompose.
I still have no ideas.
Dude, we had all show to think.
Oh my gosh, wait, I have a great idea.
Okay, spit it out. What is it?
Let's go to prom together. That way we don't have to prompose at all.
That's perfect. We can just enjoy the dance without worrying about anything.
Heck yeah, I'm ready to party.
But hold on, it feels wrong to party without celebrating these birthdays first. So happy early birthday to Mrs. DeSura, Mrs. Proctor, and Owen Hochfeld.
If you want a birthday shout out, fill out this form below so we can feature you.
And to keep up with all things Apache news, follow our socials down below.
I can't wait. This has been Aiden Newton.
And Aiden Driscoll.
Have fun at prom.
Bye.